Okay, repeat after me. I am that energy that uplifts the room. I am a light worker from womb to tomb. I am so gifted and blessed, I'm grateful. I am so full of loving vibes, I can't be hateful. I know prosperity is mine by birthright. I know my bond with source gives me some foresight. I feel guided by divine spirits, heaven sent. I'm just saging the cards and everything. Welcome to this session. This just feels like I haven't done this in a long time, even though I have. Let me clip this microphone so I don't have to hold it. But yeah, I feel like I have not done this in a while. Because I've been doing lives every week, and yeah, I don't think I've done a pick-a-pal upload in a minute. Maybe in like a week, because I usually do them every 2 days. So that's why I guess for me now it feels like it's been a minute. Yes, this session is a different kind of session. This is about what do you do about love that feels like it should not be happening, but it is. You know what I mean by that? What I mean is, okay, so I'm going to give you my own personal story as an example. Say, for example, you find yourself falling. Damn, I can't use my example. All right, let me use someone else's example. Because my example is not fitting what I'm trying to get y'all to understand the type of love I'm talking about. I'm talking about like falling in love with your friend, falling in love with your friend's ex, or um, feeling like you're falling for a family member's ex-mate or a family member's friend that is kind of off limits, or you're falling for someone who's married already, or you're married and you feel pulled towards somebody else. That's pretty much what this reading is going to be kind of giving you some clarity on. Like, you know, are you ready for a healthy relationship? Are you ready for like goodies to come in? Or are there still things that you need to heal and work through? And this is why you're in a situation where you're being pulled towards people you can't have, or you feel like you can't have. Um, we're going to take some grounding breaths. We're going to do 4 as usual, but these are going to be for emotional validation and stability and heart opening to feel safe, you know? So, and to feel safe to love again, actually, because I feel like if you're drawn here, you've been hurt by love. If you're here right now and you're not still healing some wounds, if you're not in your what I call hermit era right now, because a lot of people talk about this soft era, but you can't get to the soft era without going through the hard. And when you went through the hard era, after that, you kind of need a little pause to decipher what the hell you just went through. So before I can like stand here, I'm sitting. Before I could like say I'm entering my soft era, I have to acknowledge the fact that I'm still healing from the hard era. I'm still trying to make sense of some of the things that were revealed, you know? And so I want us to just breathe some loving energy into our heart center and let our inner child know it's safe to love again. All right? I'm going to actually use this instead of the Tibetan bowl. So you could close your eyes, you could leave them open. It doesn't matter. The whole point is that your mind is focused on your heart chakra, the center of your chest, and sending continuous waves of green light to your heart. Okay? So let's take a deep breath in. Calling that light in and exhale. Releasing anything that feels like it's stopping the flow of loving light into your heart. Take another deep breath in. Again, drawing in light to your heart center, and exhale. Relaxing, relaxing, and knowing you are safe and protected here. Take another deep breath in. Calling in all of your energy back from all the places that you might have left it. And exhale, letting go and surrendering and no longer getting in the way. Just letting God, your ancestors, your spirit team lead the way. You trust. You are in the energy of surrendering, releasing, purging, letting go. Take another deep breath in. Allow your heart to now send that same light as it's coming in back out as you exhale. Whew, sometimes we just need to stop and breathe. And I never realized how important it is until I do it. Then I'm like, yo, I should have been doing this. All right. Um, so yeah, before we can even jump into this, I do want to explain to you some things when it comes to love and destiny and fate and in love. These are all things people toss around when we discuss love. What is destiny versus fate? Some people, they say destiny and fate are the same thing. I don't really agree with that. Sometimes I feel like your fate is created by the things you do. You did this, that's your fate. Whereas destiny, I feel like it was written. This is going to come about no matter what, if you keep going on your path in the same way. This is going to happen. Can destiny or your fate be altered? I believe it can. I believe that you can take actions that shift it, that change it. Not every spirit comes onto this planet and does everything that they agreed to do before they came here. A lot of them come here and they switch up. Some of them rip up the contract, on a spiritual sense, in a 5D, on a 5D level, and end up walking a totally different path. So don't feel like, if something is destined, you're stuck in that. If something is your fate, you know, you led yourself there and you're stuck in that. There's always a chance to change, to transform. And when it comes to love and being in love, I feel like you can love without being in love with a person. Because being in love to me requires feelings of passion, more so than just loving somebody where it's like, I care about you. I care about what happens to you. I hope that you're okay. I love you. But in love is like, I love you. I love you on an intimate level as well, on a sexually intimate level. I'm also in love with certain aspects of yourself that, as I just loving you, I loved unconditionally. But being in love with you gives it something else, more so than just, oh, I'm accepting that because that's a part of you, but that is actually a part of you that is drawing me in, that I'm being drawn to. So for me, in love and love isn't, it's not the same thing. And a lot of people get it confused. That's why when they love someone, they're always confused as to why things aren't moving. And sometimes it's because they're missing the in love. They're missing that intimacy. I do feel like sometimes people fall in love with being in love, and just the feeling, you know. It's like Tank said from Tank and the Bangers, she calls it like a roller coaster. And, you get those butterflies in your stomach and there's fear, but you want to do it. You want to do it again. Even if it scared you and hurt you before, you want to get back on that ride again because that initial feeling was so amazing and you want to feel that again. And I think that can have people chasing the feeling of being in love and mistaking it for loving a person when they just really are enraptured by the feeling of passion. Um, but I guess it's a talk for a whole nother time. Let's get into the pick a pal. All right, so there's 4 pals here, which is why I said let's just jump in because this is a lot I'm covering. Pal number 1, you are you're represented by following my truth. Pal 2, you have the power of self-talk. Pal 3, you have in the flow. And pal 4, you have being with discomfort. Please do not think heavily on this. Also, I would say choose the card of the face that calls to you, but the titles may call to you too. Following my truth, the power of self-talk, in the flow, being with discomfort. Okay? So whichever one kind of resonates with you right now, that's the one you choose. And I'll be right back with pal 1. Hey, pal 1. Welcome to your session. You're drawn to following my truth. And it says, believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. So I do feel like kind of off jump, you are kind of being told to follow your truth, to follow what feels authentic to you. I'm also hearing for this pal, there may be aspects of you. I feel like this is an intuitive pal for one. I feel like this pal may have a lot of people who are speakers or who speak up or who teach or who do poetry or something where the voice or the throat chakra is very, very important. If there's something that you want to do, I'm hearing not only follow your truth, but speak it as well. Okay. This is banging around too much. Did this in another session. I don't know why I put it back on. But yeah. So I'm hearing following your inner truth. That's what you need to do now in regards to whatever this situation is you're here for now. So let's get into my questions. I don't know if I want to use the easel. It's taking up space. Let's just lay her here. There we go. Okay. So the first question I asked was, are you ready for a healthy relationship or friendship or partner? And why or why not? So let's see. What do your guides say, pal 1? So you have retreat, a timely departure, letting go, withdrawal, reevaluation, retirement. Don't hesitate to walk away. So what I am getting for you, pal 1s, you may already be in a situationship or a relationship. Maybe you're one of those people who are married or has a boyfriend or girlfriend um or you're in a toxic relationship with someone right now. What I'm just hearing is if you've been feeling like walking away, it's time. And in order for you to be ready for a healthy relationship, friendship, or partner to come in, you have to be willing to walk away from the relationships, the partners, or the friendships that are not working. It's time to reevaluate. Yeah, and they're saying it's timely. So it's time. You've completed a cycle, my ones, and now it is time for you to move into a new one. So you might be feeling, nostalgic. You might feel like going backwards, like to your past, maybe people from your past. And I'm not saying don't do that, but if they have not grown, if they're not matching your fly, your dopeness, your awesomeness, then they need to go. You need to let them go at this time in order to let a relationship come in that's healthy. All right, what else we got for you? Okay, we got the 7 of Pentacles coming through reversed. Ooh. We have the Three of Pentacles coming through reversed. Hope these are all going to fit. We have the Six of Pentacles coming through reversed. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, my pile ones. You got some things to let go of. You're really not ready for something new to come in right this minute. It's like, it feels like you invested in something. Maybe you put a lot of money or energy into a partnership, a marriage, a friendship, or something. And yeah, it was a spiritual union. Don't think like maybe you were in something and you weren't supposed to be. Whatever you're doing, you're supposed to be doing it. It's just, how are you doing it while you're doing it? You know what I'm saying? What energy are you in while you're doing what you're doing? And here it looks like impatience. Investing in something and not seeing growth. So becoming impatient, thinking nothing's going to grow there. Three of Pentacles reverse. And it looks like that comes from some false collaborations with people. If this is a friendship, if you're here about friends, a friendship, don't work with your friends. That's a part of what seems to be your problem. Maybe you incorporate them in projects, maybe you work with them on things, and then it turns out either they're stealing your ideas, they're jealous of you. It just looks like it doesn't have a good end, and whatever's planted doesn't really grow. Same thing if this is a relationship. It's like, it feels like it's something you would see it growing, think it's growing, and it's not really doing much. It could be because you or they have another person on the side. Okay. With Six of Pentacles reversed, there is some issues with reciprocation. It just makes me feel like you've been the giver a lot in your relationships and you have yet to be the receiver. These are things that can hinder you from from being open to a new relationship. So I do see here marriage and a spiritual union or a spiritual teacher of some kind. So either that's where you're supposed to be focusing on your spiritual work, if you're a healer or a Reiki or a healer or a reader or a coach or a teacher or a doctor or somebody that helps to heal people, but I feel like it's like a spiritual calling for them. And you may be being told to focus on that and not focus on a relationship right now. I'm also hearing, if you are someone that's married, that needs to be dealt with. And if you're dealing with someone who's married, that needs to be dealt with. And then healthy relationship doors will open up. Okay. Yeah, but right now they are saying, no, you are not ready for a healthy relationship, friendship, partner. And why is because you still you still have to learn how to let people give to you, is what I heard straight up, and not settle. Like, if somebody's going to have another person on the side, if you didn't agree to that, if you're not down for that, get them out of here. But I'm just saying, it's time for you now to start to look for what you put into your relationships with people. Start to look for relationships that reciprocate it back. And until you find that, you need to withdraw your energy. You need to walk away from the folks that are making you feel like, you're going to be constantly giving and never receiving. Yeah, it's time to let go. So the person you want, do they want you too? Why or why not? Now, and this could also be a secret admirer. Okay, you might have secret admirer come through. Could be just a friend, but maybe it's somebody you want to be friends with, and you're not sure if they would be open to a friendship. All right, so this is to find out if they would be open to one. And if not, then why? But let's just take a look at what's happening here. So you have Mayat, giving and receiving. That is deep. Why? Because I just talked about that. Didn't I say you've been a giver and not a receiver? That's crazy. I'm trying not to get too like, oh my God, when my spirit team does their thing. But I'm still in awe that I literally just said giving. You've been the giver and not the receiver. And here we have giving and receiving coming through on one freaking card. All right. So let me see what else we got here. So we have the Fool coming through. It did come through reversed. The Empress. The Three of Cups. And the Magician reversed. Okay, pile one. Does this person want you? Well, I see this person is a little bit afraid to come towards you. There's something about you. Either you're really good friends with them. I'm getting for some of you, you're either very good friends with this person that you want to make a partner or intimate relationship with. Those of you that this is a friend you're talking about or wondering would they be willing to form a bond with you, yes, this person would be interested in being a friend. This is someone who's a very good friend who will celebrate your ups and your great moments with you. This is a good friend, somebody who will pamper you, who will take care of you, make sure your needs are met, somebody that will nurture you or hold you up on a pedestal. However, with the Magician here reversed, it does feel like all right, I'm getting mixed messages. For some of you, this person may think that you put some spell on them, or they might think you're into witchcraft or something. So they're hesitant to run forward because though they see you in this high light and they feel like you're so compassionate, so nice, such a good friend, so loyal, so they think all these great things about you, but then the Magician is here. Reverse, kind of like they're almost thinking they might be feeling these things about you because you're doing something. That's for some of you. Others of you, I do feel like this person is conflicted. If it's an intimate relationship you desire, it's somebody that sees you as a very good friend, but also does see you as very beautiful, very kind, compassionate, and nurturing. They might even see you as being a good fit to be a mom. But there may be energies around them that discourage them from coming forward. With the Fool reverse, they either just don't trust. I'm getting this person might have wounds. They just don't trust to take a leap. They feel like it might be foolish. They don't know enough. They're just not trusting right now. And with the Magician reversed, they could either have somebody working against them who doesn't want this to manifest, could be somebody in your friend circle, or their negative thinking towards this is what's keeping it from actually being able to move. But with giving and receiving coming in, it does show that this is a healthy like relationship you're seeking here. Maybe you and this person already have this like dynamic going on between y'all where they give to you and you are able to receive from them. This pal here, I feel like this is the pal that has not really, who's always been the provider and not been provided for. And I do feel like the person you're looking at, because they're seeing you as an empress, this person feels like they need to be an emperor to match you. And Yeah, they feel like you come to the table with a lot, and they want to be able to give just as much as you give. They see you as a divine feminine energy. If you're a masculine, if then you're being seen as a divine masculine, but with your feminine energy balanced. Like you're emotionally available, emotionally stable, you know, and you're able to see. This person feels like you can see the real in people. See how she's weighing the heart against a feather? It's like they feel like you could see right through everyone and through them. So they're a little hesitant until they feel like they're ready. They see you as very powerful. And I do feel like you may have had a past lifetime connection with this person. Interesting. So do they want you to? Yeah, but they're kind of nervous about making a move. It could be issues in your friend circle that are hindering them, or just the fact that they enjoy your friendship so much, they're afraid to mess that up. All right, so let me see. What's coming in 2026 towards you in love that you don't even see yet? Okay. The sun. Happiness, triumph, festivity, optimism, success, and vitality. Soilo. That's the rune for the sun. Wow. So what you don't see yet coming towards you this year is you're about to be very, very happy when it comes to your love life. Or just um it could even just be friendships and bonds with people. You're gonna find a lot of happiness in your relationships this year. So what else we got? What else is coming? We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the King of Swords reversed, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles reversed. Hmm. I'm going to say I'm not 100% sure if he was reversed. I'm not going to lie. I did flip my hand around a little bit, so I'm not sure. I'm going to put him sideways. Okay. What's coming towards you in 2026 in love, relationships, whatever that you don't see coming is the moment you don't see that by cutting off somebody who's emotionally cold, who's been holding on to your energy. Some of you have people in your energy that have been holding on to you because they value what you come to the table with, but they're not giving anything towards you. They're just draining you of your energy. And it does feel like you might have someone in your energy who does rely on it, but they're not in a good space. They're like cold and calculated and strategic and not really in their heart center. They see you as someone of value. It's almost like they're just holding on to you out of spite. Maybe they could not have you, so they're in this almost trying to block you out energy. However, though you may, and I feel like this person might already be doing this to you. Either they're not speaking to you, um, or they pop in when they want to and they're not really exposing how they feel really. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic, and it might have you really feeling outcasted towards the beginning of this year. Maybe now you might just feel like I'm on the outs. The person I wanted to get in with is not giving me any love, or maybe the friend circle, they just not giving me any love. They're coming off very cold. They want to hold on to my energy, but they don't really want to love me in the way that I deserve. Well, with this King of Pentacles here, that's why I wasn't 100% sure about him. But I'm starting to think he may be the person that you're questioning about. This person was like, I'm getting like, I couldn't say they were upright, couldn't say they were reversed. So I get an energy that this is someone that's on the fence right now. This is somebody who's very, very loyal, and they're very good with money. But the number one thing is they're very loyal and grounded emotionally. And I feel like this person's very professional. They may have a beard. I think they'll have like sunshiny eyes. Y'all ever seen eyes that just look like the sun? Um, yeah. I feel like this person's going to be very respected, might be even popular and kind of known. But are they coming towards you? It's sideways. So it gives me the energy of this person you may know them already, but they're not stepping into the role of your king as your like partner, not your king literally. And for some of you, it may have something to do with maybe you still have a lingering ex here who's in the way. Um, yeah, because sometimes it's they just made me pull my vision back, and it looks like someone's stuck between two people, but these two people are not giving. They're not giving. So what I am seeing for you is some happiness coming in because this year you're finally going to leave behind someone who's just been draining you of your energy and not really reciprocating, you know? And though it's going to make you feel like this, Five of Pentacles, I never really look at it in a bad way because I always look at my collective as we are from Earth. You know, but we're not of it. Like we came here with a different mission. So when you get Five of Pentacles, it just makes me feel like the collective you was trying to run with realize you too bright to be here, and cast you aside. So I see it as them doing you a service. I don't really see it as you being cast aside. But for some of you, you may be more focused on your money at this time. Maybe you're feeling like your money's not good, and this person is kind of there. I want to get clarity on that. Let me get another deck out real quick. My power ones. Y'all know I don't always do this for everybody, but I'm trying to get a clear idea why you have two people showing up and neither one of them is looking like they're really ready. One is completely cold to you, or they're just not talking to you, or they don't talk that often. And when they do, it's not very lovey dovey. And then you got this other energy over here that seems solid, but unsure, which is odd for the King of Pentacles. Wow. So as I'm shuffling, this falls into my lap, the Knight of Pentacles. So while I was talking about the king, so I'm going to put that with him. I feel that this king is still working on things. I feel this king wants to be able to come to you with something, be able to have something established. And right now they don't feel like they have anything to offer. But with the Knight of Pentacles showing up, it lets me know they're working on it. They're just gonna move. They're gonna move slow because they're kind of afraid. I do feel a little bit of fear. Let me see who this King of Swords is. Is that the past? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's somebody karmic. Somebody that you might have cut off. Because for them to come up Wheel of Fortune and it's upright, that means you left that karmic. You left the past behind, and now you're at the top of the wheel. So though you feel outcasted, maybe you feel lonely for the choices you had to make to let go of people that were just holding on to you and draining your energy, you made the right choice because this person here, they show promise. They're moving slow, they're putting along, but they show some promise. Okay? Give one more card on this energy here. The Eight of Wands. This person's going to reach out. If they're not already in communication with you, they're going to be. This person really, they think about you a lot. They think about talking to you a lot. However, I feel like, and I was going to put it right here with the friends, I feel like there's something with your friendship that they're worried about disrupting, or your friend circle that makes them like, they think about you. They want to talk to you all the time. They want to reach out to you, but it's something with your friend circle that makes them hesitant, or the community you guys are in, a part of. All right, that went left. Let's get your last cards out. So your love advice comes from Mama Oshun today, and your chakras. So my pal, I know you don't got release twice in two different decks. Oh, this is retreat. Okay, they scared me. I was about to say stop playing, but pretty much same thing, letting go. You're really being asked to let go of the past at this time. If you want love to come in, all of these people, all these relationships, friendships, whatever they are that will put to rest, you have to let them go. You can't constantly revisit them in your mind. You can't constantly go over the steps of how it happened or whatever. It's time to let it go. Let it go. And lastly, Oshun of harmonic balance, harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. And that's interesting because she looks like she's in the same energy of Mayat with the scales. The same energy here as Mayat. And her advice to you is to seek your own inner peace at this time. What makes you feel at peace and at ease? Is it doing arts? Is it doing something with your kids? Is it doing something with a sibling? Is it uh, getting into a chat with your friends? Whatever it is that brings inner peace, besides also meditation, is what you're being advised to do. When you are harmonious within, when you have inner peace, you're going to see synchronicities happen. It's going to almost seem like when you finally are at peace and chill and settled, maybe this King of Pentacles feels that energy and turns upright. Shit, for you know, maybe the King of Swords will flip his energy and turn upright. But I wouldn't count on this person here. I don't know. Release, it just seemed very natural to go right over that. Now, maybe your King of Swords is reinventing themselves and preparing to come back into your life as a King of Pentacles. Whatever that is, it could be. But you got to let go of this old version of them. Otherwise, it's not coming in. It's not going to come in. And you're supposed to be happy this year when it comes to love. So focus on your inner peace, what makes you happy, and keep your eye open for the synchronicities that are happening around you. If you end up, like, say, for example, you end up at a place at the same time as somebody you're interested in, but it was supposed to be a bunch of y'all meeting up, but it's just you and that person. Take that as a sign, okay? And that was an example. Maybe that's going to happen to one of y'all. Also, just happening to get online at the same time, or you go into Messenger and you see they got on at the same time. It's like little synchronicities that are going to show you who this person is that you're thinking of, and if they're really thinking of you. But here it's clear there's just some hesitance. And it looks like it has to do with your friendship circle or your community. All right. And maybe they got another empress. Maybe they got somebody on the side. But I'm not really getting that. I was getting they saw you in that light. Really. That's really what I'm feeling. So that's what I got for you guys. That's what I got for you, Power One. This was long. I hope that this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join our wonderful family of light workers. Check my description. Always tells you about all the other ways that we could connect. And I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Power 2. See ya. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your session. Oh shit, where are my glasses? On my head. Oh my God, if I don't stop doing that, y'all. Okay, so you were drawn to the power of self-talk. I'm sorry, my son is very loud and he's nonverbal and he's doing the most talking ever right now. So your card says, when my self-talk is kinder, I'm empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So there's something in regards to your relationships with people that has to do with how you see yourself. Maybe you don't feel worthy to be in certain friendship circles or the one you want to be a part of. Maybe you don't feel worthy of the partner that you're interested in. But Spirit is coming through to say a lot of your disappointments in relationships is self-talk. Perhaps you already have it in your mind, this is not going to work, or this is going to go this route, or this person don't really love me, or whatever the case. Whatever you're telling yourself is powerful. So one of your first advice would be to change how you talk to yourself, to change the narrative of your story, your love stories, or your friendship stories, and start to speak happiness and peace and kindness and stuff into those stories, as well as when you talk to yourself. You're an amazing friend. You're a wonderful partner. You know, tell yourself that. It's true. You wouldn't be a part of my collective if you was a piece of dookie. So anyway, are you ready for a healthy relationship or friendship or partner? Why or why not? Is my pal too ready? Small is beautiful. Hmm. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use discretion. Slow down. Tend to details. Pay attention. Y'all, the first thing I heard for this group is love is in your face. Like the person you're interested in as a lover or friend, it's almost like you're moving so quickly through life, you're not noticing them, that they're noticing you. Maybe you're doing too much, wearing a lot of makeup, putting a lot of extensions in your hair, uh, shaving your whole beard off, doing craziness like to just get this person's attention. And they're like, small is beautiful. The little things are what kind of turns this person towards you, makes them interested in you. So there are some details you have to tend to first to be healthy for a relationship. And that's right here. You do have to change your self-talk because people don't want to be friends with or in partnerships with somebody who they always have to lift up. You know, that gets annoying after a while. You are great. You are amazing. Stop saying that. You know, who wants to keep doing that? So you have to start to shift that in yourself. And if this don't sound like you, then pick a different pal because, yeah, that's what this pal is giving. Okay. What else you got? You have the Ace of Swords with precision. Okay, pal two. You might be ready. Let me see. We have the Two of Pentacles with balance. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let me just see what's happening. We have the Knight of Pentacles with dedication. And the Ace of Wands with new beginnings. Well, shoot, that's blunt enough for you. You are ready, my pal twos. What I'm getting is you've gotten clear on something. Maybe you've gotten clear that somebody was juggling you with someone else. Maybe you've gotten clear on the fact that you were juggling two people and now you know which way you want to go. Whatever the case may be, you or someone is now focused and dedicated on learning how to come into union. And it does look like the opportunity is going to arise. I don't know if this is somebody you've known since you were in school or you went to school with or what, or they're just very, very educated. But this is somebody who is, when they put their sights on something, they take their time to go towards it to make sure they have all the information necessary in order to guarantee their success. And I do feel like you have taken some time. You have a little bit more clarity about what it is you want. And so there is a new relationship coming in. It could be a friendship, somebody like one person I'm seeing being very, very much your right hand or your ace. And this friendship taking another level up where it's just like maybe y'all live closer, maybe y'all become roommates, whatever the case, something like that. And if this is an intimate relationship you're asking about, it's like you're ready as long as no balancing acts are going on. And I don't mean work related. I mean like third party related, like juggling an extra relationship. Okay. If anybody in your dynamic is doing that, then yeah, it's a no-go. Okay. I hope that was clear. So the next question I asked was, the person you want, do they want you? Why or why not? Or do you have a secret admirer? Or is this friendship something they want or they don't want? So let's find out. You have Mujaji with manifestation. I love this card. I love this card. With manifestation. You manifesting them or they're manifesting you. Let me look at the tarot to be sure. But somebody is calling the other in. It could be the other person, or it could be them suggesting that some of the things you're saying, you're manifesting in this relationship. The self-talk you're giving yourself. All right. So you have the moon. The 9 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles. Love seeing that card. Okay. So the person you want, do they want you? Why or why not? This person's thinking about you a lot. Maybe they suppress how they feel. Maybe they have another person they need to get rid of in order to be with you. But if you've been stressing and worrying about them, trust they've been doing the same thing in regards to this situation here. There's a lot of things they're feeling you don't see. I'm almost hearing by the next new moon, you'll see. That's like February 17th, I believe. But don't take my word on that. You need to check it out. I haven't done my moon research for next month yet. But yeah, somebody is manifesting you. Like, yeah, it's like they're calling your energy in. This person wants a union, but for some reason they've been in an energy of holding that back. It's at a point now where it does look like it's overwhelming. And with the 8 of Wands here, that means movement. They may come towards you. There's something about generational wealth with this person. Either a marriage with them is going to result in that, or you guys becoming friends, maybe a project y'all do is going to result in that. But I do see that this person feels like they can be financially secure and happy with you. But for whatever reason, they feel like they can't be with you right now. So they're trying to manifest something to happen. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just get the feeling that this person is stressing about having to hide how they feel, how they really feel. And soon they're going to reach out to you. Yeah, to let you know how they really feel. Okay, that's interesting. So, what's coming in 2026 towards you in love that you don't see yet? The Emperor, Inguas. Fatherhood, authority, organized, control, structured. So, some of you have a divine masculine partner or friend coming in, and this person's going to be like a leader energy, a boss energy, a fatherly energy. Um, and you don't see this person coming. And for others of you, you're going to step into this vibration of the emperor, the leader, and find that the community or the friend or whoever you wanted to join forces with, it's going to probably be more of like helping you than partnered with you. There's something about your energy that puts you in the forefront, the leadership seat, the leadership position. And so whoever you're here asking about, they're going to probably play more of a side role to that. I mean, yeah. Yeah. They see you as very much a leader. All right. What else do we have? What is coming in 2026? I'm getting tongue tied in love. So you have Page of Swords reverse. So you might do things on social media because somebody's watching you hard, watching you on social media. Ace of Pentacles. Whoever's watching you is going to make an offer. Yeah, you got some money coming your way. I don't know what you're doing. Ten of Cups reversed. So it does feel like it's going to fix something for you that made you unhappy. Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. So what's coming in 2026 towards you in love that you don't see yet? There's some kind of opportunity coming towards you. Somebody with money. They watch you online a lot. I don't get that they're speaking to you directly. This could be somebody you know, but y'all don't talk that much. Or if this is someone you speak to, they speak to you on a surface level and then they spy on you online. Little do you know. Whatever it is, they're coming in with some kind of opportunity. So be ready to receive, and it's big. It's a Ace of Pentacle. This is something that can be grounded, planted, and grow great things. With the Ten of Cups here reverse, it does let me know that you may feel like you're not getting your Ten of Cups. You might feel like, where's my happy family? Where is my happy, my life with my partner and the love and all this stuff overflowing? And maybe you feel like you're not seeing that. With the Seven of Swords here, it's letting me know that there may have been some things done in secret. So I don't know if the person you're here asking about either has a partner already on the low, or they are friends with some enemies of yours on the low. Whatever it is, it gives the energy of somebody kind of being sneaky. So with this Ace of Pentacles here, that's what we're going to focus on. This offer that is coming in. Now, I'm not too sure why your Ten of Cups is here and what this sneakiness is. I pulled extra cards for Power 1. I really want to do that for everybody, but let me see. You get clarity on why the Ten of Cups is reversed with this by this Seven of Swords. Why is this Ten of Cups reversed from the Power 2s? What is it? Why is it reversed? Ooh, a lot of cards try to come out. I'm going to take that one since it kept sliding. We have the High Priestess reverse. Ignoring your intuition. Something about this person, you already kind of have an idea that they're doing something sneaky, or that they've been sneaking, or they could possibly disappoint or betray you. Like they've done it before. Since this Page of Swords, someone different, because Ten of Cups is giving me like, you know who this is. You're just ignoring your intuition. No, Ten of Swords reverse. This is somebody who either has betrayed you or you betrayed them at some point. Okay? That's going to be coming in with an offer. They've been watching you online. Okay? Don't ignore your intuition when this person comes in. Yes, you've had a disappointment. Some of you here may have been married already, I'm hearing, and already had the disappointment of not getting your Ten of Cups. They're saying it don't matter. Something is coming in. But if anything is coming in that is sneaky, wow. Nine of Cups is here. That's your wish fulfillment. Are some of y'all here seeing somebody that you hope that they leave someone else and come towards you? Or they're in a friendship circle or community that's toxic to you and you hope that they leave it and come towards you? Well, you're in the Emperor energy, so this person will kind of follow you anywhere. And I'm also getting, if this is that person coming in, then they are showing that they come in this year and actually get into alignment with being your wish fulfillment. Yeah, because they've been suppressing feelings and manifesting you, trying, but it ain't working because they got some stuff to figure out. So I do see money coming in for you this year. And it may come through somebody who really is crushing on you or has a attraction to you, but they may be in a predicament, or you're focused on somebody that's in a predicament right now. But I'm seeing wish fulfillment, and I hate that, to be like, oh, you're gonna get your wish. If this person is with people or a person that you don't like, that you don't like or that they're not happy with, they're eventually gonna come towards you, and you're gonna get your wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, look who's sitting here. It's a King of Wands. So the King of Wands goes out, gets what they want, even though this guy look like he's just chilling. But that's because he's put in the work. He's waiting for that next opportunity, that next thing that lights a fire under him. So, yeah, I do see with love you getting your wish. But I am also hearing be careful what you wish for. Okay? You get this King of Wands like you wished, the star, you prayed for him, you wanted this person. But look what's under the star, the Tower. So there's gonna be some craziness, some chaos. This might be for specific. Three of Cups reversed. It's like, I don't know, something with the friend circle too. Maybe people talking crap behind y'all. I don't know, guys. This union here is looking like it can come together. It's what you want. It's what you're wishing for. But well, I'm gonna leave. Let me shut up and let you get your advice from Mama Oshun, which is who I'm using for advice today. But yeah, this person's like watching you online. They want to make a stable offer to you, a secure offer. But there's something here with this Ten of Cups reverse, like not the happy family life, because of sneakiness here. The Seven of Swords, like sneaking, betrayals. Yeah. So just be aware of that this year, that someone may come towards you and offer loyalty or stability or whatever. Maybe they see you online or whatever, but just keep in mind to make sure that if this is going to be an intimate relationship, that nobody is sneaking around. And if this is going to be a friendship, nobody's talking crap behind anybody. Okay. All right. Let's get your advice. Um, Love advice from Mama Oshun. And I also tap into your chakra to see which one comes through with a message. So your advice, we have mysticism. And this is like third eye chakra energy. They're really advising you to listen to your intuition at this time, to follow your inner knowing. There's something with you guys. You're very intuitive with the High Priestess coming through. But there's something about you needing to keep yourself. Some of you, yourself, you need to keep a mystery. Don't reveal everything about yourself, to this person, to anybody, until you are 100% sure. And yeah, I feel like you're also a mystery to this person. They feel like you're very mysterious, which is also intriguing, but also frightening. But you're very intuitive. Listen to your intuition is the first advice. And then secondly, we have Oshun of soft power. Wasn't we just talking about the soft arrow when I opened this? Okay. Influence, openness, emotional intelligence. So Oshun's advice to you is to stay open. Don't let yourself be shut down. Stay open to let love in. But you've been through enough experiences to know when something is feeding you in a good way and when something is not. So use that emotional intelligence. You're very emotionally stable. Okay. I'm also hearing with the word influence. You have a lot of influence on the person or people you are trying to be with. And they're saying use it. Some of the things you say, it might feel like they're not hearing you, but they're listening. And they carry that. I feel like whoever you're thinking of actually thinks you're very wise, very intelligent. They also see you as very soft and nurturing and gentle. And yeah, your advice is to stay in that energy. Don't let these situations harden you. And as long as you stay open and use your power, your power to influence shifts in energy and thinking and mindsets, you should be good. I feel like what you want wants you. You just have to make sure it is going to come in and add to your energy and not come in and take from it or be toxic. All right. So my advice here is to make sure everybody here is single. If you're in trying to become intimate, or if it's a friend circle, make sure that everybody in the friend circle is honest and real and not talking behind each other's backs. All right. Whew. Your power was faster than power one. No, it wasn't. It's almost equal amount. But y'all, this reading's taking a lot. I thought it was gonna be quick. Anyway, that's what I got for you, my pal twos. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We always welcome new light workers into this family. And remember to read my description. Tells you about all the other ways we can connect. And leave a comment. I answer all of them. I love comments, getting to know you guys. On that note, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 3. See ya. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to the card that says, In the Flow. When I am in the flow, magic happens. And the first thing I'm getting for you guys is right now when it comes to love, maybe that's where you are. Maybe you're like, I'm just in the flow, but I'm curious about certain folks. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning out my nails because I just stopped to mess around with food for one of my kids and I feel like it got in my fingernails. But anyway, when I look at this card, it makes me feel like you've surrendered. Pile 3. My son is very loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, you've surrendered. You're in the flow, it feels like. So whatever's coming in now, it feels like it's meant to be. I see like transformations you've gone through, illusions that you've made reality or that you've let go of. I feel a lot of acceptance from this pal, and a lot of listening to your inner knowing when it comes to love, really trusting your intuition. Hmm. Okay. So let's see what else we got for you, pal 3. Are you ready for a healthy relationship or friendship or partner? Why or why not? This makes me feel like you are, but you know, never know. Let me see what the cards say or what your guides say. So we have darkening of the light. Maintain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. So I do feel like with this card here, perhaps, I don't know if I want to take this as advice. I feel like you're being advised to continue with, while you're in the flow, look within. You know, in the flow means you're flowing, but you're also still figuring out what it is you really want. That's why you're using caution and moderation so you can avoid difficulties. I do feel like, though, dimming your light has been a form of self-protection for you. Dimming your brilliance, taking a back seat, maintaining a low profile. All of this has been how you have been in your past relationships. And I feel like, you know, you've gotten to a point now where instead of doing it out of fear of losing somebody, now you know how to dim your light to allow someone else to take the forefront without you letting go of any of your power. If you know what that means, because it's powerful to say you take the lead. That doesn't mean you gave up your power. Just means your power is in controlling how you're led and who leads you, if that makes sense. So I feel like before you darkened your light subconsciously, now it's a conscious thing. And you do it when you need to protect yourself. All right. You also have, what is this? The Knight of Swords reverse with impulsive. You have Justice. We have the Eight of Cups reverse with letting go. And wow, the Death card with ending. hmm. Hi, Pile 3, it just looks like after some thought and like really thinking about something, it really feels like you might have recently communicated something to somebody, maybe to end things, to move forward. Maybe they felt like your words were sharp or cutting, or someone did that towards you. Whatever has happened, you're getting some kind of justice. I feel like you are coming out of a marriage, or this doesn't feel like a friendship energy here, but if it is a friend, I am seeing that there was some kind of words or an argument or disagreement of some kind that either led to legal issues, or you guys just needing to have some kind of chat to bring things into balance to get justice. I do see a reluctancy to walk away though, feeling like there's still something there. Like maybe you really care about somebody that you have to walk away from, that maybe you have some legal connection, either marriage or living in the same place or investing in the same stuff, but it's going to end. It's saying, regardless of whether or not anybody wants to walk away, because it is showing that there is a reluctancy, that though there has been thought about this for a while. Oh, Pal 3. I know you heard my son coming up in here. I don't know what's going on with him. His sister keeps taking his phone. I don't know where her phone is. I just can't be worried about that right now. Now, kind of the energy I'm having with you in this situation. It's almost like in the flow, knowing when to dim and pull my energy back. Are you ready for a healthy relationship, friendship, partner? Um, it looks like you could be, but it also feels like you're in this in-between mode. I'm getting this looking inward first. Like you're really trying to assess what it is that will be good for you. And anything that isn't, you're willing to walk away from to get your justice, to get what's due to you. I do see you reluctant to let go of a specific relationship, but I do see it coming to an end regardless. Um, yeah, it's something that is transforming. Maybe something's getting a rebirth. Something you were reluctant to walk away from is going to be reborn anew after that aspect of it dies. Um, but I do see it coming after a breakup, a divorce, or some kind of legal matter is taken care of. Wow. So it does look like you're ready, but it does look like you have some final steps to take care of. Like you're going through your rebirth now. Um, and I do feel like you might be pulling your energy inwards at this time to heal and work on yourself. And I do feel like that's healthy. But I do still see something lingering from the past that is going to eventually, sometime this year, it looks like it's going to completely finish. Okay. So if any of you felt stuck in something, you're going to get free. Um, I just know it's not easy. This energy gives me a feeling of not really wanting to have to walk away from someone. But whatever it was, it's not there anymore. It's like it died. And you're hanging on to like this memory or this spark. So it's like you're healthy, but and you're ready, but you still have residue. Like you're in rebirth mode. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like you could still be grieving your old self or past people's energy that now is different. But yeah, you're getting your justice. Things are gonna be are coming to an end that need to. So I do feel, if not right this moment, not too much longer, you will be healthy and ready. Just something has to be completely severed. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't want to be telling people get a divorce or thinking, but this is looking like it. All right. The person you want, do they want you? Why or why not? Are they a secret admirer? Do you have any? Is this person a friend or interested in just being friends? Let's find out. So the person my pal threes want, you have ingame, which means desire. And OMG, if that doesn't tell you this person wants you, they desire you so much. This is giving me like moon, goddess. Maybe they see you as like this mystical being. I'm also noticing the symbol of Sagittarius with this archer's bow here. And it's like, this is somebody who sets their sights on something they want and they're going to go for it. And they're going to go for it. Yeah. So I do feel like this person that you're thinking of is thinking of you. Hey guys, Potter, you got disrupted several times by my children. I don't know what it is with this person. They might desire to have kids with you, or you already have children, and maybe you're worried about whether or not they'll be good for your kids. But there's something strong with kids here. I'm also noticing the colors. How you have this pink, orange, purple here, and gold, and you have this same thing, oranges, purples, hot pinks, and golds. I feel like these colors mean something. Like maybe when you want to attract in opportunities or people, for this pal wearing yellow, gold, orange, and purples, and I'm seeing like hot pinks are going to be really good for you. Bring out your aura. Okay, so let's go get into it. So already we got desire. So pal 3, your person does desire to be in your energy. What else we got here? So we have the sun reverse. All right, keep going, keep going. We have the 2 of cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. It was reversed. So this person does want you. Yes, they desire you. They see you as their son, and you must not be in their life right now. This is either someone you've separated from. Maybe you were together. Maybe this is an ex you're asking about or you want to know about at this time. Um, it really does give somebody that's been contemplating you, because with the 4 of Wands reversed here and the sun reversed, it's like they wished to have this happy family and home life with you. They wish for that, but it's like they don't feel like they have that. They don't feel like they have stability. They're not happy with the stability they're building. They don't feel like they're stable enough. Maybe they don't feel like they can provide for you or offer you this happy home or stability. So this person right now is working. Knight of Pentacles here means they're working. Their sights are set on you. But it's going to take some time because this person feels like they have to build a more secure foundation before they could come towards you. Why? Because they see you as their Two of Cups. They see you as the one, like their perfect match. Like they can't find anybody else like you. It's what I'm hearing. Like you are the one in their eyes. Without you in their life, they feel very unhappy, and they do feel like you bring this light into their lives. Ooh, why do I have an accent? Lives. You bring this light into their lives, and because even when the Sun card is reversed, it's still not a bad card. It's just saying that this person is not seeing the sun that is actually evident in their life at this time, but they don't see it. And that's because maybe you're not with them, or they can't have you in the way they want, or you're not friends, or you are friends, but maybe you don't know how much they truly love and adore you. Because this person is focused. They're taking their time, but they're working on coming towards you. If you can't tell, it's because they're putting along, but they should have made it should be a little obvious. I'm hearing like you make it a sign that this person desires you. Something is going to show up that's going to be a sign. But there is this fear here of instability, not being able to provide a happy home for you, a stable home. I'm hearing for some of y'all. And then for others of you, I feel like there's a concern of a marriage breakup, like marrying you, coming together, and not being able to keep you happy. So this person is coming towards you slowly but surely because they feel this pull, this desire. And I feel like they feel your pull too. They probably don't realize it. But they're going to be very cautious because it looks like they've been hurt before. And they are very, very concerned with being able to provide for you a stable home, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you may live far from this person. That could also be an issue with you guys really being able to do everything you're meant to do in this lifetime right now. But just know that there's work being done behind the scenes to bring y'all together. Okay. All right. So, what's coming in 2026 towards you in love that you don't see yet, my pal threes? The world. Fehu Othala. Harmony, peace, completion, fulfillment, wholeness, and travel. Wow. You're free. This year was coming towards you, and love is the freedom to begin again. You're getting a whole new cycle, whole new start. You've completed a lesson. You've completed whatever this is here that's dying, that has died. I keep hearing them say it in past tense, like it's been dead, you know. Yeah, you're getting a whole new life that's gonna feel a lot more easy. I just heard easy peasy. So maybe you like things to be really easy. Or look, flow. That's literally what's coming in. And you're gonna feel very fulfilled. And I do see a lot of travel. Some of you I'm seeing like Europe. Others of you I'm seeing like the mountains somewhere. I don't know. Interesting. Alrighty. What else we got for Pile 3? What's coming in 2026 towards them in love? With the Queen of Wands reversed. The Four of Swords coming through reversed. You have the Justice card twice. Two different decks. Justice. If you ain't getting nothing this year, you are getting the scales to balance in your favor. I feel my Pile 3s. Let me put out your last card. The High Priestess. Okay, makes sense. My Pile 3s. I feel like maybe you went through a cycle where you really dimmed your light. You really didn't see your magic. And others who did see it helped you to dim it, helped you to doubt yourself. I see you coming out of a healing period. like a period of rest, a period of being alone, a period of really trying to find yourself, love yourself, know how great and powerful you are. And I feel like now you're this year you're in it. You know who you are. And eyes covered, eyes closed, eyes closed. You are very, very intuitive. Don't let anybody ever make you doubt what you feel. What you feel, I was going to say what you feel is real. You're getting justice this year. Anyone who has served you injustice you're going to see them get their karma. I also see scales balancing for you where you have always been on the giving end, you're going to be receiving. I just see everything that felt very unfair being balanced out for you this year because you put in the work. I feel here you did a lot of work and it took a lot for you to maintain your self-esteem through what you went through. With the high priestess here, you see, you know, you know within. And some of you, if you have a business where you actually are an intuitive guide, I see that blossoming this year. I'm also hearing some of you, if you are into the mystic sciences, don't subdue or hide your wisdom and knowledge in that area out of fear of judgment. Be proud and loud with the fact that you've tapped in to your guides. Anybody that loves you will love you regardless. I almost want to give you some clarity because you're getting justice when it comes to love and it's upright. So something is going to work out in your favor. If it's a divorce, you're going to be good. You know, if it's child support issues, you're going to be good. I don't know. If it's a marriage, you're going to be good. Anything that has to do with something legal, you're going to be all right. And not my clarification deck is here. I'm just going to use it again. 3. Because I'm trying to understand what this has to do with love. And maybe they're saying for 2026, you're just meant to flow, close your eyes, and trust that what you want is coming in. I wonder if this desiring person here is the one for you. They see you as the 2 of Cups, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you see them that way. Well, you're here, so you probably do. Let me shut up. I'm rambling. I'm snowed in right now, and I don't like feeling like that. Like I can't go anywhere. So yeah, sorry if my mind is like scattered. Okay, so let me get some clarity. What does this have to do with love? Page of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. And the 5 of Pentacles. It feels like something or someone you've been pouring money into. You're going to get some kind of justice. Maybe somebody wasn't 100% honest. Maybe you weren't honest. You made a friend or a loved one think that you had more than you were able to give. And now it's like you don't have it. This could also be the person you're talking about, you're dealing with, or wanting to deal with. Nah, because this is what's coming in love for you in 2026. So this is letting me know that this is somebody either that lied to you or wasn't truthful and really wanted your coin, or you weren't honest about how much you had to offer. Either way, there's the sign of feeling left out in the cold and poverty here. But this is a hopeful 5 of Pentacles in this deck. It's saying this person realized, oh, I didn't belong there or with that person anyway. I'm happier here with my dogs in my car. So I feel like whatever you have to release in this coming year, you're going to get justice. Like if you have to let go of something because it was toxic, you're going to see karma play out. You're going to get your justice. But don't get worried about some legal issue you may have or some imbalance in fairness you may have in a partnership. It's based off of a lie, and don't worry, you're gonna come out, yeah, 4 of Pentacles. You're gonna come out at the end good. So you took one of them, 5 of them Pentacles, you took one and you invested in yourself, and you're gonna come out on top. So some of you here may actually be artists, and I do feel like that's going to get a boost this year. And also maybe where you and your one link up is through an artistic endeavor. The bottom of the decks is the Page of Wands. So it does seem like somebody coming with an opportunity. Somebody's going to put an opportunity out there that is actually going to be something that brings y'all together. 3 of Pentacles, maybe something you're going to end up working on together, some kind of project. Spiritually ordained. The Hierophant is here. So yeah, this person and you are going to end up coming together. Ace of Cups. It's going to be a whole start of love. Queen of Wands upright. You're going to be feeling good about yourself because this person is going to profess their love. So I do see some new love coming in, spiritually ordained, but I do see it coming through a collaboration. Maybe it's going to feel like you got a job or you're working on something, and this person comes or you see them there. Whatever the case may be, that's the energy it's giving for this year as to how or when you unify with this person. I hate when my cards are crooked. I just checked and was like, dang, that means they were recording sideways all that time. Anyway, let's get to the last part for you, pal 3. What is your love advice from Mama Oshun? All right, so you have, wow, abundance. This is the solar plexus chakra coming through your center of confidence, determination, and willpower. But what this card is speaking of is a very interesting concept. In fact, I'm being pushed to read the actual story. So I'm going to read that to you because this is a part of your advice. And I do feel like they're letting you, Oshun is letting you know that the relationship coming in for you is going to bring an abundance of love, an abundance of money, an abundance of work, an abundance of fun, and just an abundance of great things. But it has a lot to do with not strategic thinking, but using wisdom. Something may seem lost to you, I'm hearing, that isn't actually lost. Yeah, I don't know. That's a side message for some of you. I'm going to read that story, but let's see what Oshun says. All right. You have Oshun floods, spite, malice, and revenge. Wow. So I am hearing the advice from Oshun for you is to forgive because she's out here whooping asses for you. Okay. I'm going to tell you now. She is not playing with you. If you're one of her daughters or sons in group 3, she is not bleeping playing about your heart. And she's going to make sure that those who have hurt you, they're going to get served some serious karma, serious karma. Her advice is not to seek malice, not to seek revenge, not to be spiteful. In fact, just keep moving the way you've been moving in the flow. Your guides are going to take care of everything else and everybody else. Yeah. And they said take that as a promise. It's not a threat. So your guides are not playing right now. I don't know what you've been through when it comes to matters of the heart, but it did look kind of dark up here. So I do get a feeling that your guides are tired of it, tired of the nonsense that you've had to go through. It's enough. You learned your lesson. They're like, enough is enough now. All right. So the abundance card is about the gold coins, and gold represents the power of the mind to choose. One choice may be wise, the other foolish. Choosing well may involve temporary sacrifice in order to gain your desires. Remember, that you can always make a new choice. And I feel like that's the main thing you need to hear. Don't think you're stuck in anything. If you feel like you have a choice between two relationships and you choose one and it turns out not to be what you wanted, you can walk away from that. You don't have to stay in anything toxic. All right. Let me read you the story of the card. Okay. So the card is called Gold Coins. I only seek to give you what you ask for. The legend. Inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how this girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins desire to be well spent, that's interesting, desire to be well spent, they agree that she was indeed a wise person. So they want you to think about your relationship with money. But in Oshun's case, she's saying, think of your relationship with love. Wow. Are you wise, the wise girl, or the foolhardy man? Love is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. Wow. So abundance will come in through gratitude. It's time. Your advice is to release regrets and be good with the energy of love. Some of you in this pile here may be on a F love tip. I'm in the flow, and I'm in the flow for me, not to flow into love. But it's coming in anyway. It's going to come flooding in because Oshun is washing out the muck and grime. But yeah, I do see somebody coming in that's going to be very abundant. You two together are going to be very abundant. So her advice is to be wise when it comes to the choices you make in regards to love, and to know that you're not stuck. You can always get back out, but you need to not hold on to any spiteful feelings towards anybody who has hurt you, because they're being taken care of. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I feel like this year is going to be a big money year for you, my pal threes. And I just feel like there's going to be some kind of partner in this abundance coming in. I don't feel like you do it completely by yourself. And this person's very sure about you. Whoever you're here thinking about, they are very sure you're the one. You're the one that's kind of like, are you? I hope. They are sure. They're just not sure that they can give you this yet. And that's why they are hesitant. But they're still moving. They're just moving slow. Got on his construction hat. What is that? Yeah, he got work to do. He's working. He's building. Because this person's meant to be an abundant asset. An asset to abundance or whatever. All right, let's turn this right side up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that this is going to be a nice union. It's just going to take a total rebirth. Anybody that is not willing to let go of aspects of their past or past self, it's not going to bring balance. Whoever you're meant to come into union with, whether it's this person or not in 2026, is somebody that brings balance. Somebody that there's justice, that you finally feel like all the crap I went through, it was to receive this. Okay? I feel like this year you're finding the one. Yeah. Wow. Okay, my threes. Well, that's your reading. Long ones. These are some long ass readings today. I'm sending you. No, wait, I'm not yet. Give me a thumbs up. For all of this time, I hope something resonated. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light workers. And check my description. It always tells you other ways we could connect in my Facebook group, where I do free sessions, healing sessions, and things like that. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. Look me up. I also have a book you can order in regards to love. I didn't mention that for other pals, but maybe pal 3, you guys need to get it. It gives you another way to look at love and being in love. And I think that what you need is a refreshed view of love and being in love at this time, in order to trust and open up to what's coming in. All right. And to be patient. All right. I didn't mean to jump back into your read. I am sending you so much light and love on your journey. peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with the last pile. See ya. Pile 4. Finally. These were some long reads today that I thought were going to be like 10 minutes each and turned into like 30 minutes each almost. My God, I hope this doesn't turn into a whole like 2-hour joint. Well, let's see. Maybe yours is a little bit more straight and direct. You were drawn. It's funny. Your card is 31, which is number 4. So you're right on point. Being with discomfort. At times of discomfort, I courageously seek my soul essence, which is clear, pure, and luminous. You're giving me an energy of unbothered. I just feel like this power here, your strength is in being able to sit in something that's not comfortable, but knowing that a shift is coming. So, say, for example, you're going through a divorce right now, or a breakup, or a friendship is ending. You're able to be in the energy of grief and mourning and still maintain who you are. Is what I'm saying. You can be like uncomfortable going through something that's very traumatic or uncomfortable for you to sit in and deal with and still not lose your light. And I feel like you're going to get some blessings for this. I feel like you're a pal that has done some inner work, but I'm almost hearing overdoing acceptance. Maybe you've been over the top with acceptance. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, that's just how it is, and just got comfortable with being uncomfortable. And now they're saying like, it's time. It's your time now to get out of the energy of having to be unbothered with stuff that is bothersome and open up to some new energy coming in. So, is my Power 4 ready for a healthy relationship, friendship, partnership? Why or why not? Let's see. Wow. Power 4, you have the family. Heredity, blood bonds, kindred spirits, ancestry, home life, community, intimate relationships, our human family. This almost makes me feel like it's a huge yes. You are ready for a healthy relationship, friendship with anyone. You've probably made peace with a lot of blood relatives that maybe you didn't. Um, or you are running into people now who are kindred spirits. You're finding your soul family. So they may be helping you with going through whatever you're going through. This also says intimate relationships. So it's just letting me know that you've done a lot of self evaluation or observations of others on building your wisdom around healthy relationships with people in general. And that has put you in a space to be ready for one to come in. Let's see what else. So you have temperance, reverse with blending. Unique bond. Which card is this? Ugh, it's a young guy kissing an old woman. I don't know what this card is in this deck. It's reversed. I'm going to look it up in a minute. Never got that one. Unique bond, reversed. You also have the Nine of Cups with fulfillment. And you have the Five of Cups with loss. That's interesting. So there may have been some issues with addictive behavior in your past with relationships. Maybe your partner, maybe you, a lot of drinking, maybe smoking, maybe overeating, maybe codependency, where somebody's dependent on the other one for something like money or home. I'm just seeing that coming to an end, like not with that anymore. And now being more focused on being fulfilled, your happiness. But with this Five of Cups here, it does show there's a disappointment that lingers a little, that maybe sometimes I keep hearing alcohol. So this group here, you might sip wine, drink alcohol, or do something to numb yourself. If that's not you, don't worry about it. But some of you here need to know you need to cut that out. You need to slow that down. Because I see it ending up with you not well. Okay. Um, and if you want to have children, you need to cut down on something addictive that you're doing. Um, I feel like you're ready for a healthy relationship, but I don't know about an intimate one. I feel like you're still kind of grieving a loss of somebody. I don't know if they literally passed or if you just no longer in contact with them. And your focus at this time right now is on your self fulfillment, making yourself happy, getting what you wish for, and not settling for anything less. I feel like this power has also been a power that settles, like, oh, this is good enough. He or she's good enough. And they're like, nah, you've leveled up a little bit here. And it's time for you to leave the past behind, these past disappointments, and focus on what will fulfill you. So you are ready for a healthy relationship, an intimate one, not yet. I'm hearing possibly a friendship. I'm seeing like somebody that can go out shopping with you, or somebody you can tell, your past stuff to, that'll listen, and that type of energy right now. But we'll see. Maybe that'll shift. So let's see if the person you even came here thinking about wants you, and why or why not. And this could even be as a friend. So we got Yasigi. That's live out loud. Well, they for damn sure see you. And this feels like it's somebody who's really in the limelight. So you might have your sights set on someone who a lot of other people are also looking at. I feel like this person's popular. This person is, it could be a little arrogant. Yeah, they may be into the cultural arts. They may be from Africa for some of you, or just invested in the cultures there. Some of you, they may actually be Yoruba or priestess. Some of you, I'm seeing they're gonna have a deep interest in the Dogon culture. Um, yeah, there's something very cultural. And the other cards are all based on, African, Afrocentric figures. But this one is kind of yelling at me that this person may be more involved in it than the others. Um, but you're the center of their being. No matter how much they're living out loud and show off and boastful, and a lot of people want them, they want you. And live out loud, to me, is what you need to do. If you want to attract this person in for intimacy or even a friendship, you have to live out loud, live your life, almost mirror them without mirroring the arrogance, but live out loud. Yeah, I'm gonna show off what I got going on and what I'm doing and how I'm looking today. And it's not even so much showing off. It's just living your life without caring who knows and whatever. So yes, I do feel so far. Wow, 31, 31. This might be, that better be a 37. I can't tell with the fancy print if that's a 31 or a 37, but if y'all have 31, 31, 31, that's nuts. That's 444. That means like there's something with the person that you're here about, even with 4 4, that's 8. There's some kind of infinite connection here that you might be feeling like you can't get out of this. Maybe this person, you just feel like I can't get them out of my energy. There's a soul contract here, but I am getting twin flames. So this could be somebody you feel like you're chasing, and then you're like, I'm out of here. And then they're chasing you, and like a back and forth energy. If this is a friendship, it could be the same energy where you feel like I'm always trying to call them, they don't pick up. And then when I stop calling, they're calling me, like that dynamic. Let me see. All right, let me see what else. Does this person want my power fours? King of Pentacles. It looks like it. This is somebody that's going to be very loyal and financially stable. Ace of Brooms. That's the Ace of Wands. Wow. Who are you thinking of, Power Force? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, I don't even have to pull the last card. They want you. Yeah, Queen of Machetes. Oh, they're a little afraid of your mouth, though. Queen of Swords. Okay. Does Power Force person want them to? Yes, they do. Very much so. They're very, very dedicated to you. You are all they see. You are all they're thinking of. They see you as being very valuable to them. Yeah. And they are very good at cultivating prosperity, even if they're not sitting in it just yet. They might be being with discomfort right now, too, because I feel like you guys are mirroring each other, maybe going through similar things. With the two aces side by side, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, you're getting an opportunity. This person wants to offer you a new beginning. They want to be able to have a whole new start with you. They're very, very passionate about you too. Ooh, very horny. They think about you sexually a lot, a lot, a lot. Yes, I see a major opportunity coming to be with this person that they're going to present and shift your finances. Like getting with this person is going to just change your financial status. It's like a whole new beginning. Maybe you've been feeling like in discomfort, like struggling financially. Oh, they're going to shift that. Now, this person does see you as very intelligent and wise, but they also see you as someone who is guarded. So maybe they've done some stuff where you kind of got your guard up now and they're afraid of what you might say to them. You probably don't think much of what you say. Maybe you feel like it doesn't really sway them, but just know that it has an effect. I'm hearing this person is affected by what you say, and that speaking your truth to them is the best thing you can do. That will get them into alignment. But this is what they're saying, because I haven't even tapped into what your guides are advising you. This is what this person's energy, their higher self, is saying. They want to come to you and offer you a new life, financial prosperity, opportunities for creativity and work, a loyal partner. They're just worried you're not going to be feeling them. Like you're guarded. They must have did some things that you was kind of like, not feeling that. And now they're kind of worried. They don't see you as cold. You're not reversed. They just see you as being very like, I'm not playing with you. Yeah, like, and don't try to play with my heart. This is what it is, or get out. Like, they see you as being very forceful and strong and authoritative now. And that's good. Stay in that energy, because this feels like somebody who, if you don't, would kind of take advantage of you. All right, so let's see what's coming in 2026 towards you in love that you don't see yet, my pal fours. The Fool, Manaz. Fresh beginnings, naive innocence, free spirit. Well, that's obvious here. This person is wanting to usher that in for you. So with the Fool card here, it does look like a leap of faith is going to be beneficial this year, or you're going to feel pushed to take leaps, or somebody is going to take a leap towards you. It's just a note that you're going to be a free spirit this year. You're going to have a lot of fresh new starts being presented to you. A lot of options I'm hearing for this pal. So don't jump at the first one. I'm seeing all those faces there, and it's standing out to me like you're going to have options when it comes to love, friendship, whatever the case may be. So don't jump at the first one. All right. What else we got? The Two of Cups reversed. The Six of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Well, I saw this coming. Okay, pal 4. This year, you're going to finally free yourself from something that you've been knowing you need to walk away from. There's a Two of Cups here reversed, letting me know that somebody that feels like the one, it could even be, I don't know if it's this person you came here for, but there's somebody that you thought was your one that this year you're going to realize is not. You might have already realized it, because with the Six of Swords here reversed, it's someone you're already reluctant. You're reluctant to walk away from. Somebody that's familiar. You might have been dealing with them for a while. But they're stressed. They're stressed. Either they're stuck in a situationship, or they got you feeling stuck in their energy. They are stressed. And with the Eight of Swords, it's an illusion. You can walk away from this. It's you sitting in it. Two of Swords here is indecision. You know what you want to do. You're scared to make that choice because you think it might be the wrong one. You need to make it. Take that leap. I didn't want to have to pull out more cards for this pal, but I did it for just about every other pal, so I might as well get you some clarity. Is this Two of Cups? I just want to know, is this the person they came here about? Or is this somebody still stuck in their energy from their past? Is this the person they came here about? If it is, let me see Pentacles. Show me Pentacles if this is the person that they came here about. Page of Cups. Okay, this might be someone else. This is somebody new. This is somebody else. Okay, not new. I didn't mean to say new. This is somebody that's a little youngy or immature. Yeah, it's somebody that's very immature when it comes to love that you thought was your one. Yeah. You need to walk away from that person. And you know who they are. The person that is immature when it comes to love. And it's not reverse. It's right side up. So it's not like the person's a bad person. They're just not mature enough to love you, to be your partner or your friend, because they come with immaturity. Maybe a friendship would be the best thing you could have with this person. Yeah, because when you let them go, look, Two of Cups came up in another deck. When you finally stop being reluctant to walk away from them, that's what you're being guided towards, your actual match. This person's in the way. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles is clarifying it. You're so focused on feeling stuck in some situation with a person that is toxic for you that you're not seeing your coin is growing. People are looking at you and seeing you as somebody they want to invest in. Yeah. Some of you may sew or maybe design stuff. Some of you are writers. There's just something you create that you're very proud of. I feel like you do it yourself or with your hands that you could make a lot of money off of. But not as long as you're feeling stuck in a situation. When you get with this Two of Cups here, when you walk away from this reverse Two of Cups, you're going to get an offer. Yeah, you're going to get an offer from somebody who's been watching you for a while. Page of Pentacles reverse, Two of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Swords. Can I get one more? What's the other choice they're trying to make? Ace of Swords reverse. So the choice you might be making that you're having difficulty making is deciding whether or not you can have a start with someone that's based off of a lie or not, or based off of untruths or not being clear. Some of you may also have to choose between work and a relationship, or yeah, really check somebody for their loyalty. And if they're not fitting loyal, then you need to scrap them. But yeah, the energy I'm getting for you with love is taking leaps of faith towards fresh beginnings. Nobody you've been with before. I feel like whoever you came here about, I feel like they showed up, but they showed up. They want all of this stuff with you, but they're afraid of your mouth. And I'm wondering why they're afraid of how guarded you are and how you protect yourself unless they're hurting you or doing something that could hurt you. So that makes me already think like, this person might be trying to get themselves together, but they're not there yet. I do feel like for this pile, this year, you're going to have someone new come in at a time when you feel at rock bottom. Going to feel Five of Pentacles, like you don't really have finances together. You don't feel like you fit in anywhere. You're going to kind of be pulling back into yourself. Yeah, Lovers is right under that. Yeah. So my advice for you, pal 4, Oh, let me shut up. They said you're not giving advice today. Oshun is. Okay, so let me get to your advice. Quest. Wow. I want to read you the one for this. I like the story for this one. Quest. All right. And Oshun says, Oshun of self-destruction, self-sabotage, destructive patterns, caution. So this pal here, I get the feel that some of the situations you've landed in relationships have been through your own self-sabotage. Maybe you've repeated a pattern. Do you often fall for people who are unavailable, who are married? Are you married and often stepping outside of your relationship? Do you always tend to attract people who are abusive in some way? It's just something about a destructive pattern that keeps repeating when it comes to your relationships that Oshun is trying to tell you you have a hand in manifesting. So use caution when you are moving forward in love and start to take note where you are a part of the problem, where you are kind of the one throwing things off, okay, or getting yourself involved in situationships. So let me read you Quest, the message. And this is your throat chakra coming through, okay? So the Quest card is called the Navy Trail. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. So this is your advice. This is your advice from Oshun. When I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning. The legend, Mrs. Patriot, the oldest woman in the town of Blue, decides she is ready to set out across the deadly swamp and walk the Navy Trail that no one has dared tread before. The wise youngster points out that the swamp has vanished and the path she seeks is already before her. Mrs. Patriot sees that her life is not elsewhere, but is in the here and now. As Mrs. Patriot travels home, the Navy Trail stretches out before her. And the question that Oshun is bringing to you is for you to see that you may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self discovery. It is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? So she's advising you to have courage, to take a risk. Now, maybe you have felt like I've taken risk and, it didn't work out, or, the people didn't stay around, or whatever the case may be. But this is only almost giving me a message like someone's already got their eye on you, or something is already coming your way. And it's like you're looking for danger or trouble before it shows up. See, like a quest that's unnecessary. It's like it's not necessary. Love is in your face. So, commitment to your path. I feel like there may be fears of commitment. And her advice to you, and you're probably saying, no, it ain't. I just ain't find the right person to commit to. But they're saying a part of that self-sabotage is wanting to commit to people who kind of may not be fully available emotionally or just literally in a relationship. And you have opportunities for love right in your face, and they're saying you're not seeing them because you're looking at the weeds. It's almost like you're not looking at what the possibilities are. You're looking at what was. And they're like, what was is dead and gone and over now. Now there's new possibilities. Focus on those and they'll unfold. They'll unfold in front of you. But as long as you're still focusing on what it was, how it used to be, you're going to make your quest a lot more difficult. So look forward. Focus on new. Being open to taking leaps of faith that are inspired by your passions and your heart and your intuition, and really work on the patterns you may carry that can make it difficult for you to get into a committed love relationship. Um, right now, this is standing out in my mind: wish fulfillment. I think at this time, live your best life, buy yourself things, revamp your look, cut your hair, let it grow out, change the color, change your look. There's just something about you revamping your look at this time that's going to shift you onto a new timeline, maybe releasing an old aspect or version of yourself. I'm just saying though, step out of your way, step out of your own way, and focus on fulfilling yourself and bringing yourself out of this energy of getting good with being uncomfortable. Said you could finally be comfortable. Oshun got your back. You got somebody that wants to come in and profess to you, somebody that wants you to live out loud and bring new energy in. But you're going to be guarded as long as you don't work through this other stuff here. Yeah, just so much. I can't even go back over all the stuff. But anyway, this was your reading, Powerful. This is your session. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. Why did I say that like that? I'm getting tired. That's when my voice starts doing its own thing. Make sure to subscribe and join this beautiful Lightworkers collective. And leave me a comment. I love them. I answer all of them. It helps me connect to your energy even more and you to mine. Read my description. Tells you about all the ways that we can connect on my Facebook platform, TikTok, Instagram. Oh my God, somebody's out there trying to start up their car again on this ice and snow. Anyway, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey, Powerful. Hopefully you're not stuck in snow and ice. Peace, blessings, and all the great things that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.